What's going on YouTube? So I just wanted to make this video real quick. It's gonna be a quick video. Please don't mind my dog barking. This is my water heater, which I just fixed. I don't know if anybody was ever having the issue of, let's say your hose right there went out. Your water hose up here. This is my flexible water hose. My water hose actually broke and it started spilling water everywhere. So this is the exhaust valve, the exhaust tube that goes through the water heater down to the bottom where the pilot light's at. That water got down that, and it actually wet there's a little plate in here. I don't know exactly how everybody's water heaters are, but there's actually a little plate in there, and there's a plate that kind of sits like the burner for your stove. So it kind of looks like that, you know, the gas goes around it, and the actual gas is being fed through that plate, and it looks no different than possibly, you know, the burner on your stove. What ended up happening was that actually got wet because of the water that went through the tube down to the bottom and hit that plate. So it actually got pretty wet, and that is why my pilot light was not lighting. I was, you know, doing everything. You guys probably seen all the videos of, you know, holding this guy down and moving the knob and hitting this striker and everything. Nothing was working for me. And I figured maybe it's wet. So all you guys out there that had just replaced your flexible hose up there, whether it be a flexible hose or a corrugated hose, if you guys have replaced that, chances are the pilot light mechanism here in the bottom of the water heater got wet, and that is why your pilot light isn't lighting, if you guys are having the same issue I did. So what I did was I took this thing completely apart, and the way you do this is there's 4 screws. Damn, that's pretty hot. Dang it. I think it's pretty hot there. There's 4 screws here. There's hold on, let me turn my fire down. I'm blazing over here. I'm blazing pretty high. So there's 4 screws here. There's this screw right here, these 4 set screws here, and they're T15, I think. They're torque screws. So there's supposed to be some kind of gasket that you're supposed to replace when you remove this, but I'm not sure what it is. So yeah, what you do is you go ahead and you hit these 4 screws. You take this entire thing out here, but first, before you do that, you gotta undo all of these ones. Don't undo this guy. You undo this one, and this one. I did it with the SAE set. I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are, but you'll be able to undo all these with an SAE box wrench set. So you get one of those and just keep trying them, and you'll see which ones fit. And they unscrew counterclockwise, and you take these guys out off the valve. Make sure your gas is off first of all. You know, turn your gas wherever your gas may be, and then you take this off, remove these screws, and take this out. It actually slides right out. So you go ahead, you take it out, and what I did was I cleaned everything on the inside. You know, I cleaned the entire plate, I cleaned all the hoses, everything that was coming out of here. I cleaned all of that, and it started working. So all those people out there thinking about, you know what's going on, why the pilot light's not lighting. Could be your thermocoupler. It's like I've seen some videos out there that's a thermocoupler, you know, but it might be that. But if it's probably not that, it's probably just because it got wet. If you're one of the people that changed their flexible hoses, that's up there. So, review what I did. Took this out, cleaned it with a blow dryer to take all the water off of it. I blew air through these two hoses right here. Blew air through them, and that actually helped clear out anything that was in there and actually let the gas flow through a lot easier. All right. So that ends that video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you guys later.